What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome to another Godzilla related video. So I actually recorded this video beforehand, but Toho was just like, no Sean, we're copywriting that thing. So I gotta be very careful. So I can't really play the trailer. I can kind of just skip to different little images within the footage to kind of showcase it as much as I really want to. But the copyright for this trailer, just like I said, they took the video down like before I could even upload it. So I had to delete it. I also recorded a Monarch video, so at this point, I'm trying to upload that video before I upload this one. So just hopefully this one will go through, and hopefully the Monarch video will go through. I feel like Apple will be a little bit more lenient than Toho, because Toho is very, very strict when it comes to their copyright stuff. But anyways, let's talk about Godzilla -1, the official trailer. I think it looks amazing, and it's really kind of crazy how we have two live-action Godzilla-related projects within the same week releasing trailers between this and Monarch Legacy of Monsters. This one's definitely more Godzilla-focused because the Legacy of Monsters incorporating the entire MonsterVerse up to 2014, potentially even beyond at some point. So, like, that one, like I said, I have more thoughts on that. You can check out that video, which hopefully will actually upload this time. But this one, on the other hand, is Godzilla -1. It's set in post-war Japan. So it's very dark, very tragic, very, like, heavy, very emotional. It's from the director of Always Sunset on 3rd Street 2. So I'm going to kind of skim through this trailer and kind of, like, just play, like, different, like, showcase different images right here. So yeah, Godzilla's here, written by Takashi Yamazaki. Very, like, talented filmmaker. Like, I mean, he did the effects and everything. We have Godzilla right here. Is that Godzilla? Like, this shot right here looks fantastic. Of course, Godzilla has an issue with trains, as we can kind of see in this movie, smashing things. I also really like the kind of use of physics in this trailer, too, where he, like, steps his foot and people smash and everything kind of like that. So this is post-war Japan, so this is right after the bomb drop, so, like from 0 to the minus. There's some also fantastic looking shots of Godzilla, like, going under this little ship right here. And there's some mystery with the U.S. government. This guy kind of screaming in the trailer. Again, I want to showcase more, but the video already got taken down before I could even post it. So I have to kind of, like, skim through the trailer this way. So I wish I could show footage, but I have to go, like, still image instead because of the way that the copyright is with it. So again, like I said, we also get the use of the atomic bomb right here, or the atomic breath right here. It looks kind of cool. Everyone's dead. This shot here is kind of reminiscent a little bit of Godzilla 98 with the ship kind of like on the shoreline, but it's kind of sunk and kind of endangered right here. There's some tension. There's some drama. There's some boats flying. That monster will never forgive us. So all sorts of other crazy things, survive and fight. We have Godzilla stomping onto the shore, and then, of course, we got the final big roar right here from the big G. I mean, just look at the design right here. I mean, this design looks fantastic. You can see the blood. You can see, like, the skin all charred and severely damaged right here. This looks really, really good, and it's going to be coming out December 1st. So I'm really excited for this thing. Now, I've heard various rumblings about the movie, so going into this film, I'm trying to go in knowing as little as possible with this thing, because I want to be more surprised with this one. With the MonsterVerse, I'm real more up to date on the lore, and I kind of know things that I kind of wish I didn't going into this thing, so I want some genuine surprises. With -1, I've heard rumblings of different things. I've heard some people say there's maybe more than one Godzilla in the movie. I didn't exactly know, so, like, I hope this is kind of the only trailer that we get for this movie, because I want to go into this thing surprised. I know for a fact a lot of stuff's going to be spoiled for me. That's just the nature of things. Even if I don't really, like, intend to try and see things, I won't actively seek things out. They're just going to be kind of thrown my way and you'll be like, darn it, I really didn't want to know that going into the movie. But I like the fact that we have like, what I love about this series so much is different filmmakers come in and bring their stamp on the character. Like, Godzilla can be reinterpreted in so many different ways, because, I mean, that's kind of like the original filmmakers' intents, like Ishiro Honda. Like, you went from the original dark 1954 Godzilla to something more upbeat, kind of. You go to something from that, and you go to something like Godzilla's, like, Revenge, and just see how the series evolves, more geared towards kids and all that, because Godzilla, like, as a character, he's evolved over the years. Like, he can be reinterpreted into so many different ways. There's something for everybody with this series. You want something more campy, you can go to something like, Godzilla vs. Megalon with Jet Jaguar, which I'm rocking a shirt for right now. If you want something more dark, grim, serious, you can go to something like the original 1954 film. You can go to Shin Godzilla. You can go to 2014. You want an American Godzilla that's really good, you follow the MonsterVerse one. You want one that's not the best, you can follow the 1998 film. But again, it's different. It did something kind of unique with the genre, so it's kind of been reinterpreted in multiple different ways. And now we have something that feels a little bit more like a traditional Godzilla. I think in scale, he's a little bit smaller. I really like this design. I like it more than the Shin Godzilla design personally. I like the Shin Godzilla design, but it's not really my favorite in terms of Godzilla. And I think like we're not going to see all the kind of crazy stuff with like the beams coming out his back or tail or like some of the different forms. We're just kind of see Godzilla kind of more traditional, if you will, and I'm okay with that one. And plus, this is a period piece Godzilla film. It's the first time we've really ever kind of done that. I mean, we've done stuff kind of into the future, but we never quite done period piece Godzilla before in terms of live action films, because usually, like I said, the movies, they were like set in the time frame in which like the movies were, you know, released, if you will. So the fact that we're getting period piece Godzilla, I think, is pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this one. I did, like I said, I did record this video already. It was a good like 10-12 minute discussion. I was really proud of it, but like I said, Toho took that video down before I could even upload it. So hopefully this time this one actually is able to go up. And again, I'm sorry I can't really showcase footage, but the way they're so strict with their copyright like stranglehold, hopefully it just goes through okay this time. But I'm gonna hold my breath. But yeah, so I'm excited for -1. I think the filmmaker is talented behind this. I remember seeing what they did with Godzilla the Ride and just the footage that was released for that online, or at least like the hand cam footage I've seen of that ride and like the way it's done in terms of scale and effects. I think it all looks really, really good. So it's a fantastic time to be a fan. It's just crazy to think about how we had this trailer this week and we have Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Two different live action Godzillas, from like one straight from Toho and the one from Legendary, all released in the same week. Phenomenal quality on display. People clearly care about the character and off telling their own different stories. And I'm smiling. I'm excited. I'm really happy to see where things go from here. So there you go. There's my quick thoughts on Godzilla -1. I legitimately, I don't really want any more trailers for this movie. Like, I know with the MonsterVerse, I like to see more stuff kind of come out. But with -1, I want to be more surprised. Because I don't really know too much about this movie going into it. So I want to be more surprised. I kind of want to just kind of leave it at this. And then I want like the excitement to happen when I'm in the theater. So I don't know if I really make too many more Godzilla -1 related videos. I just want to kind of get this one out there because, again, it's a Godzilla -1 trailer. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. to watch this thing on Monday, Labor Day. So there you go. But anyways, you have any thoughts on Godzilla -1? How excited are you for this thing? How excited are you also for the Monarch Legacy of Monster series? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, as well for notifications, all that other fun stuff. And as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.